So LeBron James held his Halloween party, I think, yesterday. A lot of people held their Halloween parties yesterday because Halloween is, of course, today, and it's Monday, and it's a work day for most Americans. So a lot of people held it yesterday. He put this up there, and apparently he's trolling the Golden State Warriors with this, with the sign up there, 3-1 lead, and it's. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I feel like kind of like, okay, this would have been funny if it was like a 4th of July celebration right after the finals or something like that. But, you know, we're in a new season now, so it's like you're rubbing it in now. Like, it's going to be fucked up if Cleveland loses the finals, right, to Golden State, or especially lose to Golden State. Or if they don't even make it to the finals. But especially if they make it to the finals and they lose to Golden State this year. Then Golden State have bragging rights. Okay, we beat you 2 out of 3 years. Then they couldn't. Then the fans gonna be saying, "Well, we're beating y'all 2 out of 3 years. Should have been 3 years in a row." You know, they'll say that shit. Then Cleveland will say, "Well, actually, we should have beaten y'all 2 out of 3 years if we didn't have injuries the first year." Yada yada yada. You know how that goes. But I mean, okay, it's enough LeBron. Okay, this is a new season, man. That shit's over with. All right, time to focus on 2016-17 season. Time for you to try to repeat as champion and be one of the dominant championship teams of recent memory. And also, you know, I mean, if I'm you, I'm trying to get a winning record in the finals. You know, I mean, you're 3-4. I mean, that don't really mean much because Wilt Chamberlain had a losing record in the finals, but still, I mean, people still to this day rag on him about the fact that he had a losing record in the finals, even though he never. People don't ever look at the fact that with Wilt. I mean, I know this video is not about Wilt, but people don't ever look at the fact that often Wilt Chamberlain played against the best teams of all times in the finals, right? And nobody talks about the fact that a lot of times Wilt did not have the best teams. Like, most people will say, okay, Mike, we'll give you the Boston Celtics, right? Okay, we'll give you the Boston Celtics, but what about when he was in the Lakers, they lost to the Knicks? Well, the Knicks is one of the best teams ever. That was still probably the best Knicks team of all time. The 61 Knicks team from, what, 73? That's probably the best Knicks team of all time. That team had legitimate Hall of Famers in like virtually every position. What was it? Willis Reed, Dave DeBusschere, Bill Bradley, you know, Phil Jackson, though he wasn't a great player per se, he was a good hustle player, but he came off the bench. Then in the backcourt, you had probably one of the best backcourts of all time in Earl Monroe and Walt Clyde Frazier. I mean, they were phenomenal. The Lakers were an old Wilt Chamberlain, a past his prime Jerry West, Elgin Baylor retired. Okay, Gail Goodrich was okay. Happy Harrison was a good rebounder, but that team wasn't like what people think it is. But anyway, I went to something else right there. But LeBron, it's time to go to another thing, man. Go. Let's focus on the season, man, and you know, whatever.